My name is Chad Lenzen. I'm a student at the School of Hotel Restaurant Management, and I'm a senior this year. And what I would really recommend for students here, if you're studying Chinese and you just came to NAU, and you're making a lot of friends when you come here, part of your Chinese study, go out and make friends with Chinese students. They're really eager to learn about you, and they might be a little bit more shy because this is a foreign culture and a country to them. So kind of reach out to Chinese students if you're studying Chinese and talk to them. They'll be interested in practicing their English, and at the same time you can practice your Chinese. So if you're doing a Chinese assignment and you're reading all these letters and characters and it looks like hieroglyphs to you, and you don't really understand it, you can work with the Chinese student and they can say, hey, well, this is what this means and this is what that means. At the same time you could work with them and maybe say on an English assignment, and so then you kind of have a partnership and a bond, and then you might even have a chance, say they're going to go back to China when you're in China, and you might have a friend overseas, and that's what I did. I made like alliances with many different Chinese students here, and we had these partnerships, and I would help them, studying for whatever assignment, and at the same time they would help me study in Chinese. So when I landed in China, I felt kind of confident and more emboldened to take on the task of speaking Chinese. And also during my time there, I had the opportunity to go out and see them in their hometowns, and it was a great experience, meeting how Chinese families work, seeing how it is on a dinner table setting with a Chinese family, and you learn a lot of cultural things that you wouldn't get in a classroom. So that's really important. Try and reach out into your fellow foreign classmates, and they'll be willing to help you out too, when you go to their country. So, make them feel like they're a member of the community here, because they're going to be more willing to make you feel like a member of the community when you go to China. It really makes you buckle down, and you have to learn, and you don't have that safety net of English as a second language, because not everywhere you go when you're working or studying, someone's going to be able to speak to you in your language. And it's the same thing a lot of Chinese students, they don't have some of the English skills that, like the other foreign students might have. And so for them, it's a really hard task of having someone that can't speak to them in their language. So maybe it's good that you put yourself in their shoes and say, I know what it's like when someone doesn't speak my language, and I can be comfortable in that situation.